Welcome to AIC Update, a podcasting program produced by the Association of Indiana Counties. We feature issues that promote the betterment of Indiana County government. I'm Karen Avery, Director of Public Relations for the AIC, and today we will be talking about road funding with Ryan Hoff, AIC's Director of Government Relations and General Counsel. Ryan, we've seen significant improvements in recent years on road funding, but we're still not fully funded, right?
That's correct, Karen. Thank you. The Indiana General Assembly for the past several years has been making incremental changes to Indiana's road funding picture, including providing local units of government with moderate increases in funding. However, going into the 2017 Indiana General Assembly session, legislators have made clear that long-term and predictable road funding is one of their top targets for the next session of the General Assembly. And as you know, AIC has had road funding near the top of its list as a long-term legislative priority. As I said, this legislative session will be a year to decide the road funding picture for Indiana over the next 10, maybe even 20 years. And that is based on dwindling resources from tax revenue, both from the gas tax and excise taxes, and also increased costs that local units of government and the state are facing related to road funding. This coming year, we will be presenting to the legislature our local road maintenance need, as well as options for increasing funding for new projects. And what we need is for legislators to hear directly from county officials of the need to increase funding overall, and specifically the need to include locals in whatever legislative solution is found for road funding. The inclusion of locals obviously will expand not only the resources available to units, but also direct tax revenue increases as well. The funding package that the General Assembly will likely be considering will probably include tax increases, but again, the need for increased revenue to meet Indiana's growing needs is very important, and one that county officials must stress to their legislators directly.
In the coming issue of the Indiana News 92 magazine that comes out at the end of December, Ryan will feature how to become a resource, how county officials can become a resource for legislators. So be sure to read more about that. But another opportunity coming up is our legislative conference, which happens January 31st and February 1st, and that's always a big push. We get people over at the State House. We have them meet with their legislators and help you to do that. So be sure to mark that on your calendars and get registered for that, because registration is going to be active very soon. So keep in mind for that. Thanks, Ryan, for the update. Be sure to watch your email for weekly legislative updates from the AIC, as well as calls to action during the session. And be sure also to join us for our next edition of AIC Update, a production of the Association of Indiana Counties.